Okay, so that's just gonna break right off there. So I'd say don't try and take it off. It doesn't want to. Hey, friends revolutionaries! Here to take a look at the next from Mattel's DC Comics Unlimited series, the spin-off from the Batman Unlimited series. This is Mattel's take on DC's New 52 characters, and we're taking a look at Wonder Woman. Or as some fans have named her, Blue Boots. New 52 Wonder Woman, Blue Boots. I think it's pretty obvious why. But yeah, we've seen how DC Collectibles has done their Wonder Woman. A little pasty, you know, not exactly the nicest looking figure as far as how it came out. Based on the Superman, I think Mattel's got a much better grasp on the design of the characters. So based on that figure, I've got some real high hopes on Wonder Woman. We'll definitely see how she turns out. But yeah, I got kind of the oval packaging with the banner at the top, the name at the bottom, like so. The great portrait of Wonder Woman. I mean, the really great portrait of Wonder Woman. There on the side. On the back, again, the larger version of her kicking butt against the parademons. And as far as the Mattel goes, you know, with the Unlimited series, if we're only going to be doing like 3 figures a set, and there is no Build-A-Figure per se, you know, I would really, now, of course, Batman Unlimited has stopped doing this as well, but I would really like to see them put back the mini posters. I'd love to see them bring the mini poster back into these DC Comics Unlimited figures, because that is a great picture of Wonder Woman. That would be really nice to have in one of those full-page mini posters. That would be cool. The other 2 figures, 'cause again, Unlimited series comes to 3 in a set. Batman, who we've done, the Injustice Batman, the New 52 Superman, which we just did, and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman will wrap it up. So Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, kind of the core 3 for the Justice League. On a write-up, it says real name Princess Diana of Themyscira, occupation Ambassador of Peace and Hero, location New York City and Themyscira, power, ability, and skills, superhuman strength, speed, and agility, bracelets to deflect bullets, lasso of truth, and it says naturally confident, strong-willed, and compassionate. Yeah, whatever. Wonder Woman is Princess Diana, the immortal of the immortal Amazons from Greek mythology. When Army pilot Steve Trevor crashes into the secluded island paradise of Themyscira, Diana is compelled to experience the outside world with superhuman strength, stamina, and the ability to fly. Wonder Woman is a warrior for peace who embodies beauty, intelligence, and equality. Yeah. Say it all you want. You can say that all you want, guys. Seriously. Say it all you want. If you're not actually writing your character that way, don't waste my time. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want to get on too big a rant. For now, let's go ahead and pop Wonder Woman out of the pack, get a look at the figure, and have some fun. Be right back. All right, we've got Blue Boots out of her pack, and I gotta say, save the statue that I have. I really think this is probably the best Wonder Woman figure that I've gotten. This is actually a really, really nice Wonder Woman. New 52 or otherwise, I think this is pretty good. One of the big complaints that I think a lot of people had with the DC Universe Wonder Woman was that she was quite tall. She was actually kind of she was very stout, very Amazonian. In this case, they did make Wonder Woman much more slender and much more kind of just a nicer scale. I think everything as far as the proportions on her, everything works out well. The DC Universe Wonder Woman had kind of a long head, had kind of a very long face, a long head, big hair. Here, she's got a much nice rounder face. And the sculpt on the face is actually really good. Mattel's getting much, much better at the female faces. They don't have kind of the goofy grins. You know, the eyes aren't rolling into the back of the head. The makeup, everything on the face is just coming out so well. Looks so nice. The hair, got the nice full dark hair, blue highlights like with Superman. Really, really nice. The rest of the body, really good. I don't know how much of this is completely, well, clearly the armor is completely original. On the arms and the legs, I don't know how much of this is being reused from earlier DC figures, but for what they did for this figure, came out perfect. Came out beautifully. Well, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about that later. Well, no, I'll talk about it now. On the armor, she has basically it's still the red bodice, and just kind of these lines coming out from her abdomen. And on her shorts, she's got the 2 stars. It's not the star spangly kind of bikini bottoms, just 2 stars, with the 2 others on either side in the red. So just like how Superman has his shield on his buckle and on his shoulders, Wonder Woman keeps the star theme going, but it's only painted down here in the blue. That's actually pretty nice. And I like the fact that it's sculpted in, but the design on the character doesn't actually have it painted. That's a nice way of doing that armor. I like that. Just like with the Flash and Batman, or with Superman, her belt does come kind of to a point. She doesn't have that large gold belt going across her stomach. Kind of missed that. I like that belt. That was actually very cool. Just like I missed the W on her bust. You know, the gold Wonder Woman W. It's kind of been replaced with the eagle, the star eagle, where the 2 points are its feet, the ones on either side are its wings, and then the point curls over to create the beak. So it's kind of the Stars and Stripes, you know, American Eagle kind of theme going, but yeah, I mean, it's in the silver, goes with the red, white, and blue of the character. I just missed the gold. I missed the gold W's. They've kind of replaced it with this armband with the 2 W's on it, which is cool. It is just painted on though. You know, it's not actually sculpted. It would have been nice if they had actually made a sculpt on it. But such as it is, it comes out really well. She's got the silver choker and then the headband. It's not quite the tiara that the regular Wonder Woman or the classic Wonder Woman would have. Just more, it's like a silver headband with a star and then the choker underneath. And as I said with the new 52 version, if it'll focus here, there we go. I do like Wonder Woman's design. I like what they did with the look on Wonder Woman. It's different from her original, but still has a lot of the same elements. And it actually looks really good. I really do like it. Now one of the drawbacks is for this Wonder Woman, her hair, it is sculpted very close to her back and to her shoulders, and it's not made of any soft plastic. So the head will turn, but as opposed to just being straight left and right, she's going to kind of look down while she's doing it. You know, she'll look straight out when she's fine, and then as soon as you turn the head, it starts to look off to the side and down. That's a little disappointing. And I'm afraid to try and force it any further than say here. or here, because I'm really scared that neck peg is going to break off. So if the hair had been sculpted a little bit further away from the body or of a softer material, I think that the head articulation would have been much better. This is going back to more of an old school Mattel way of doing things. A little disappointing on the hair, on the articulation because of it. The arms come up and out, twist of the shoulder, twist at the bicep, which she has kind of that Harley Quinn, Batgirl, Supergirl kind of arms. So you want to be kind of careful with those. But a bend at the elbow and a twist at the wrist. So that's where I was saying is I don't know how original the arms are. The wristbands, of course, they don't cut straight across. They actually come kind of to a point here. The torso on the female figures for Mattel, we've kind of lost the crunch at this point. There is now just the twist, which is actually not so bad. No crunch, unfortunately. No crunch in it, just a twist. Leg comes up, out, twist of thigh, knee, and foot. So really, nothing at all new on the legs. I'm willing to bet the legs have been used many, many times. On the paint applications, which is the part I want to kind of get to, the silver on her chest, her neck, her head, again the armband especially, all turned out really, really well. Looks really good. Just getting down to her shorts, there is the one star that's a little underpainted. Doesn't quite fill in as nice as the other one does. It's a little disappointing. The belt runs a little bit over on the belt. So that's that one side. Not the worst part of it. But you can kind of see on that right-hand side, things are going to be a problem. If you look at the blue boots with the white strip, very Wonder Woman-ish, just in the darker blue, or in blue, I should say. But then here on this one, right there at the top, you can see, yeah, there's some scuff on the white, as well as a little bit of a splash of the blue on her thigh, or on her calf. I'm willing to bet you could probably scratch that off. You could probably get something and get that blue off. And with a brush, you could probably brush in the white paint and clean that up. So it's not terrible, but out of the pack, I mean, she was the only one on the shelf I could find. So she would not have been my first choice. But being that she was the only one they had, yeah, you can work your way around it. But again, look at the back of the figure. Again, there's the 2 stars on her bottom. See if it'll focus. There we go. Everything good on the back of the legs. Looking good. Again, got kind of the blue in the hair. Really, really good. Now, on her accessories, she only really has one, and if you bought the DC Collectibles Wonder Woman, it's very much like what came with that one, and that is that it's just kind of this Greek sword. You know, it's got some nice sculpted pattern to it. The handle is actually painted. So it's a little bit more than just a solid colored piece of plastic. There's actually something nice to it. Comes out pretty well. And looking at her hand, she comes with 2 open hands. And I don't know why my camera's not wanting to focus. There we go. Okay. I don't know if it'll fit on both. It comes in the right hand out of the pack. But it looks like it'll fit in the left, a little loosely, but it will fit. Definitely fits better in the right one, though. Like so. So you can have her with her sword. It would have been nice if she would have the Amazonian shield for the other hand. But rather than doing that, they did go ahead and, if you noticed on the back, right there on her shorts, there is an actual loop that the sword will fit through. I guess going this way. So, so she's got kind of the sword hanging from her bottom, It would have been great if it had been a little bit higher or actually sculpted into the belt itself. But yeah, anything that keeps the accessories with the figure, you know, keeps you from losing track of them, hey, I'm all for it. Unlike the We Can Be Heroes, the DC collectible version, her golden lasso, her lariat, it is pegged into her waist, but it is a very fine peg. It's a very thin plastic peg, and I was hoping I could just pop it out like I did with the other one. Doesn't work. Doesn't want to do it. It's something where I would recommend just leaving it as is. She looks great with it. It would have been nice to take in some of that gold wire, like we did for the We Can Be Heroes, and kind of pose her with it. But you know, no. Unless you've got some super glue to help fix any mistakes, no, I'd say go ahead and just leave that on her waist as is. She looks great with it. She looks great, period. I really got to say that the new 52 figures from Mattel are by far the best that have been put out so far. Now, as I said, we got to look at Superman. We got to look at the Injustice Batman. Still got some of the other Justice League left to go. Who's it going to be? You'll have to stick around and find out. But for now, hope you enjoy watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.